After falling from a great height from a plane and surviving through miraculously uninjured, we returned to Sonic Adventures XD, and now we're going to talk to a lot of people instead of progressing with the plot. Again, because I'm weird like that and want to talk to people instead of, you know, actually doing the fun stuff.
No, it's fine.
They really look like Pokemon characters for some reason.
Honestly, yeah. I don't mind Sweet, because you gotta face it, somebody was paid to write this stuff, so just skipping it is kind of meh.
No one was paid to make the animation. No one was paid to make the animation, but someone was paid to make the writing of the NPCs. Yeah. Again, it seems that the priorities of the developers are kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Anywho, what's happening right now is that the train station is closed down because of a strike. So we can't access the Mystic Ruins anymore at the moment, until we progress with the plot. And they were kind of hinted at that a little earlier when they mentioned that the workers kind of unhappy with his work.
Sonic Adventures promoting anti-union sentiments since 2000 and whatever.
3, I think?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a re-release of DEX. I don't know what... I think I don't remember when the original...
Foreshadowing for Amy's story.
Yeah. Actually, the hotel owner mentioned them like Amy again, and this story again.
I'm too nervous to even move because I don't have any pathfinding.
I swear that guy's hand just clipped through the table when he started his animation.
It did.
And also, it's a hidden emblem.
Oh. So the game just gives you them. Wow.
Well, more, kinda.
Sonic, wait up!
And oh god.
Long time no see.
Oh god, this music.
That's stop mode.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
Yeah, it's neck root
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Again, oh god, this music.
Yeah. Okay, that was a bit of an awkward hold.
The reality tried to annihilate Amy to fix for something.
It would be amazing if the game just froze at that point. It's like, Amy killed this game.
And here's the horrible gambling parrot again.
Gamble my kid away.
It's not my fault.
Yesterday it was Timmy, today it's your brother Jimmy.
Remember, Sonic says gambling's cool.
Yep.
Anyway, what you're supposed to do is go...
cool.
Anyway, what you're supposed to do is go over here, and then the plot progresses.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
And yet nobody else on the street seems to care.
Nope.
It's Thursday.
Oh, now what?
No, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Everyone's had a busy week.
Let's go!
What if you're an ugly couple? Like, oh, that's good.
Amy!
Wait! It's a good thing that while we were talking, the robot just stood away and didn't bother to catch up.
Imagine if the robot is waiting,
it was literally on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Imagine if the robot is waiting, like, is it my time? Give me this time, please.
I just turns to the robot, it's like, I'm waiting for the camera to turn around so I can make a move.
Anywho, Trick the next stage. This stage is kind of weird. It has a full bunch of gimmicks that's happening, of course. First off is a go-kart minigame. All of these pods are various enemies. If you defeat them, you can then jump on top of their floating go-kart or whatever, and you can race with it.
It's like a base or something?
It's a space station.
This level looks so 2000s gaming, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Oh no, like a racing game. Yeah, I mean it is.
Here we go. Here's actually a racing thing. And it's not too bad in terms of racing minigames. It's still kind of funky and clunky, but then again, this whole game is kind of funky and clunky and all over the place.
At least I hope that you don't get stuck somewhere.
Oh, that's the douche thing.
Yeah, and even worse. Later on, I actually do the same thing, yet nothing.
Oh, you got it.
The turning again is kind of interesting because if you turn while accelerating, you turn slower. If you turn while not accelerating, you turn faster. So it's a bit awkward, but you get used to it. At least the turning in this one is much better than the one in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where the turning is god-awful.
Oh,
Like literally, if you turn in Birth by Sleep, you either turn so slow you crash into a wall, or you drift that you turn so much that you basically run into a wall. It's awful.
So, wait again, I forgot. So, the turning speed depends on how fast you are? Or?
It depends on if you press the acceleration button or not.
Okay.
If you have the acceleration button pressed, you turn slower. If you don't have it, you turn faster.
Okay.
Well, that's quite neat.
And it doesn't drop into the hole properly. Wonderful game design.
Ah yes, this song.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Roller Coaster 1 is 2 3.
No, this is Roller Coaster Tycoon World. You just watch the characters derail at any moment.
You couldn't afford Planet Coaster. Sorry.
I want to play the. I want to remake this in RCT.
I could probably remake this in Planet Coaster if I could put the effort. Anyway, the bowling minigame, it's kind of wonky. For some reason, your game control just about hit the pins. So you can kind of mess up.
It looks like My Neighbor Totoro, but as a jelly thing.
Yeah, that jelly thing is kind of awkward. It's not really harmful, but you bounce around its big inflatable stomach.
Look at it. It's like a long oval body with long. It really looks like.
Yeah, you see, if you bounce it, you hit its belly. So you have to jump up really high and then attack, and then you'll hit its head.
Fun fact: did you know that the song that's playing right now was originally intended for Sonic 3D Blast?
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah, it didn't, and somehow it got put into this anyway. I guess because they still had the original song, they're like, well, screw it, let's just use this.
Was 3D Blast before that?
Yeah, quite a while actually.
Yeah, and also, you saw there my professional Sonic skills. I just walked right into the bomb, and here you get to see it again.
Oh,
where I
God.
get stuck on these stupid spikes around this Ferris wheel, not once but twice.
That's
Sweet.
a
This is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is not Dark Souls. It shouldn't be that hard.
I know.
The cacophony of sounds is awful. It's like the merry-go-round and the.
Yeah, there's sounds.
Now it's better. Oh damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the sound from Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I prefer Roller Coaster Tycoon music, honestly. At least it has nostalgia.
I guess so. Yeah, absolutely.
Anywho, so part of the thing that has happened in this stage is that there's a section where you can actually fall back into this part of the stage, and that happened to be a lot, so that they retread the same ground over and over and over again. Fortunately, this time around, I actually learned from a mistake and did not do that, so we don't have to worry about any stupid mistakes.
No, not the merry-go-round. Oh, it looks really awful. It sounds really awful. It's together.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
It's amazing.
Yeah, there's not much else to this stage. You've seen all this most interesting stuff. It's all just get to the exit. And I think it's actually, I don't know if this is the part where if you fall down you go, no, I don't think it's the part where you fall down, you have to restart, retread on our ground. Just an alternate route. And you think that the light speed dash would be useful getting these things, but no, it takes too long. So you just go collect it normally.
Yeah.
The light speed dash is useless, but it's still mandatory to use.
Yeah, credit where it's due, they actually kind of improved it in the next game so you don't have to charge it up.
Yeah, but I don't want to do the next game because there's a lot more problem than the light speed charge. Like, you can barely, like for me, I can barely hit the enemies. Look at 50-50 to never actually hit the enemies, or I get hurt instead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why it's happening, but it just seems like that right from which made my playthrough that living hell.
Oh. Why is there such a loud noise in the background? Is it from the game?
It's from the game. It's noises.
It sounds like a washing machine. Or
I think
the answer's simple. It's because all Sonic Adventure games suffer from serious sound issues.
Yeah.
I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
Which is weird when you consider that some quite many
does.
Sonic sounds are quite good.
Yeah.
Or at least
no, the music's fine. It's just actual audio-wise. Yeah.
Anywho, magical card from the sky. And that's our ticket to the next level.
Oh my god!
And now we obviously have to go to the big building that was closed off to us before.
What big building? Aren't they all big?
It's a building with the Monopoly Man with the hat.
Oh. Imagine if it just says in big letters, big building. Like, oh, yeah. That's it, right?
Big building cooperation. For all your big building needs.
Just square brackets, insert name here.
Yeah.
Beta building.
What the hell? What, she's broke from gambling?
Yeah. And glory of gambling addiction.
Oh no.
Aww.
Unfortunately, we won't get to realize the full ending of this saga in Sonic's story. You have to go through other character stories.
Oh. Yeah, it's Sonic staring at you, don't worry, man.
Anyway, employee card, you have to use it to on this place and then you can go inside and you never don't need this card anymore, so you just talk about it.
Imagine if you hear off screen like a car crash.
Oh, excellent. By the way, Speedy Highway, this is basically, I guess it's a good representation of Sonic adventures in general. And also, this is like the most weirdest highway in the world.
Yeah, because what kind of vehicles would drive on this route?
Crazy ass vehicles, that's what.
In fact, it gets even worse because I don't know if you've ever played Sonic Heroes, but there's a level in it when you're going through a city, and the characters emphasize they're driving on a road, but it's like a bunch of glass panels that just start and end randomly.
I never played
and
Sonic.
It's like, not a single vehicle can drive on this road, and it's completely pointless because you can see flying cars in the stage. It's like, why do you need a road?
Where they go, they don't need roads anymore.
I actually kind of want to try.
I see a blue hedgehog.
I kind of want to try Sonic Heroes, even though it seems to be kind of a repetitive game, since you have to like play the same level as over as the different characters. Still, I want to try it sometime.
Ooh. I'm kind of wondering if Sonic Heroes is more or less tedious than Shadow the Hedgehog. Actually, probably less, because you have to replay the game less.
Yeah, and you have to play, and with Heroes, play as different characters at the very least. It's not like the same thing over and over again.
Doesn't have Shadow the Hedgehog like 5 different endings and like...
I think
it has
so, yeah.
10? I think
10?
Oh, yeah.
Including a true ending, which you get for completing the entire game. Which is bullshit.
It's all like according to your morality thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you kill enemies or kill like civilians or whatever.
Yeah,
civilian
or
police
like
officers, you can't actually kill civilians.
I thought that rocket was burning Sonic like...
Yeah, the rocket's kind of weird.
Just, you see the rocket fly into the distance and then a roasted hedgehog just flops into the floor.
Again, beautiful Sonic skills right there. I fell off right that thing.
Aww.
I actually did manage to get past that quite easily in my Pacific playthrough, but I appear to play a lot worse in this round.
Now I have to build Sonic on a rocket in KSP. I bet it will totally not work because Kerbal Space Program's editor isn't made for building.
Yeah, there's actually little to no dangers in this part of the stage.
It's like one of those falling down games, but in 3D.
Yeah, and you're running down the building for some reason. Anyway, there's no real danger. If you hit anything, you slow down. And all you really do is just try to collect as many rings as possible before the next stage.
I wish the crazy intro would occur again, where it's like dun 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 dun. Negative colors.
And as you saw, you might not catch that there, but those enemies are now electrified at random points. If you attack them while electrified, they will completely hurt you, no matter what you do.
Credit where it's due, they at least improved it where in Generations they made them green.
Yeah, they're still blue in this one, so you can't tell whenever they're electric profile.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's why we have enemies that have different skin colors.
Yes.
So we can actually tell the difference between their gimmicks and such. Anyway, that's the end of the level, literally. Yeah, the capsule's right over there.
It's Sonic O'Clock. Oh.
Sonic.
It's Faster Clock!
Oh no. Its animation is way too fast.
Yep.
Right.
And a beautiful fountain noise.
Yeah, not
What's
bad.
this thing that's rotating around? Is it like
It's the animals. When you open the capsule, animals are released. Problem is they have trouble getting to you, so you can collect them. You can still collect them even after you press the capsule. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And yep, more NPC adventures.
The Burger Saga.
I think another reason why I'm doing this is because this game can actually be beaten quite quickly if you do all the stages quickly. So I just figure I'll have it let's play a bit longer by having these conversations in. It doesn't end too quickly.
Only 2 instead.
I don't have to work because of the strike.
It's a good thing it's not 2020, otherwise you'd be working from home.
Yep. I apologize for everything.
Feeling that way.
Wait, are they shaking their head when they talk?
Kinda.
Yeah, it's always the same animation because
it's literally just looping the same animation.
No. Just constant denial
Most of the
of existence.
Anyway, this is this guy again.
Ooh.
Was this the one who was cheating on his wife, or what was?
Yeah, that's the guy who was cheating on the 2 girls.
Oh.
Nobody felt guilty about it either. So that's excellent.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Oh, that anime.
Sonic! Help!
And of course, damsel in distress.
Oh, that
I'll cut him
robot.
off at the Mystic Ruins.
It looks like a Christmas robot. It's evil.
Looks more like
It doesn't.
Looks more like
Doesn't look Christmassy. It's just disgusting shade of green.
looks more like a trash compactor to me, honestly.
Yeah, it does actually.
Well, it looks like a trash can anyway. Anyway, this strike's over. It literally took a single day. Almost as quickly as the one in Blackwell Legacy, which literally took like a couple of hours.
Oh yeah.
All to inconvenience the main character.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, bull brain.
Okay, this piece of
You better
music
get
is not
Amy
great in my
Jr.
opinion.
Squash it.
No. Fortunately, you don't have to listen. You don't have to listen to it until Amy's story. So
Like,
there's that.
just give us the Eggman theme from this game, like da 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 down.
Well, we don't get the Eggman themes, but we get something close to it.
Hey, what's happening here?
Oh no.
Okay.
Solar eclipse. I knew it.
That's not
No
how
texture egg carrier.
that's not how shadows work.
Yeah, the sky doesn't magically go darker.
Unless it was covering the sun, but even still, that is still not how it works. You have to cover the entirety of the sun to that to work.
Its textures are so bad, it's affecting the rest of the game.
Monster again.
Yeah.
Affecting everything with low textures.
Yeah.
Rule the world. Oh, the JPEG artifacts.
Oh god, is the next stage like another flying one, or... Hang on.
No.
Actually, I'm not gonna skip
It's in
ahead.
space and
No, don't skip ahead, please.
No. Arth, space happens in the next game, but you know, Swee's not gonna play that, which is fine.
Oh, that music.
I'm waiting for one of these adventures to just die of a heart attack because of a giant spaceship.
That looks like Professor Hardacre from that Ghost.
Oh god!
Oh no.
He's seeping into other games. Oh god.
And that guy again.
Wow, that extreme.
And we can
hardcore
access this area
music.
now. There's another explorer.
Hardacre without beard.
I don't know the first thing of fear. Awesome!
I fear no thing. Yes.
Yeah. And we can also check
I
out
have
here.
no fear and I must scream.
No, I have no fear and I must think everything is awesome. Anyway, this is the Master Emerald. It will be important on Knuckles' story later on.
Yeah.
But for now, we can just see that where Knuckles' story is according to the current point. Which I believe is actually near the end of his story.
Yeah, because that's kind of what his goal was, to get the Master Emerald for,
Yeah.
if I understand correctly.
Why doesn't
Exactly.
Dr. Robotic
This is
take
the
it? Does
ancient
he
light.
need it?
Try the
I
light
don't-
I'm
speed dash
glowing!
toward the enemy. With this,
That's
you
the
can
power
now
up,
do the
just
light speed
glow.
attack.
Actually,
Light
okay, okay, in all seriousness, that allows us to use our light speed attack against enemies.
Oh,
It's useless.
that's good. Yeah, it's extremely helpful.
It's not.
Why is everything
This
yours?
is all you need it for. All you need it for is just to destroy that monkey, and now we can progress.
Destroy monkey.
Anyway, welcome to Red Mountain. This level is kind of a bitch for me because I had a lot of trouble with it. You will see
I
it
wanted
soon.
to ask, is it bad? Like,
I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just glitchy.
oh no.
I love how you could, even at this distance, you could see the egg carrier just melting into like the far seaplane. You can just see it cut away.
Anyway, that's how the light speed dash works against multiple enemies, and it's still not very useful.
Are those the shells that you collect?
No, those are animals that you give to chows to give them
those are the animals.
Oh, yeah.
You give them to Shao and they can get stats for the racing stuff. I'll show it at some point, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. One correction though is that the Shao races actually is supported for 100% of the game, as you get emblems for completing the races. But since I'm not going for 100%, I don't care. Anyhow, this rocket won't be activated until you press the switch, and now you can proceed. And they douchiously barely placed that spike in the most inconvenient place.
I'm surprised you didn't get damaged by it.
I was lucky, but unfortunately...
Yeah.
Oh no.
The game's so bad.
On the point also, I can't hit that enemy because of the ladder is really weird. And if you make it even worse, boom.
I mean, at least...
Oh no!
Oh. Oh, finally, it's over.
And actually, you have to attack from underneath to hit it. So that was a big pain in the ass.
Ugh.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. Damn it! I like how it's
I'm not doing very well at this stage at all.
I'm honestly kind of blaming the camera at this point.
Yeah, the camera is no help. It gets even worse later on.
Yeah. This is probably the reason why a lot of the cameras in later games were automated rather than player controlled.
I think you can actually automate the camera in this one. I think manually control the camera, but you can only control it when it faces left or right. You can't really control it when it goes up and down. At worst, for the controller, it's the bumper buttons that control the camera. Nothing else controls the bumper buttons. In fact, I think the controller was like designed almost for like a NES in a way, because with the exception of the bumper buttons, there was only like 2 buttons you used. So I'd say, oh yeah, not a dick move.
No.
The game just decided to randomly make me fall instead of hitting the enemy.
Joy.
Joy.
This game's a really well crafted piece of media.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't
know because of the modern version of Windows causing the game to be more unstable. It's just the game was like this because I don't recall this since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm honestly willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. I still have fun with this game even today.
Give it the benefit of hate, like, ugh.
I mean, I never played Sonic Adventures 2 when I was a kid, but if it was anything like that back in the day, I would not want to play it back in the day. If it was possible.
Although sometimes you play stuff as a kid and then you play it again like, wow, this is awful.
Like Lego Island 2, I guess.
Oh god, Lego Island 2, yeah.
The one that prioritized pizza loading animation over the loading of...
That, plus also the fact there was like 50% mini-games. Actually, no, 70% mini-games.
Yep. You know,
one of which has become impossible in recent times as well.
I would really love to make a let's play of that game, but I can't because of the language option is only set to Norwegian language.
Also, you're gonna have so much trouble with the biplane minigame because that's completely broken on modern machines.
Isn't it because back in the days it was tied to the frame rate?
Yes, the fuel is tied to the frame rate, which is ingenious programming.
Yeah.
I think it was easier back then to just tie it to something constant.
Around here,
it doesn't make sense.
Anyway, as you saw there were some electrical shares for no reason.
Oh.
I don't know why they were there. Just to make it give this creepy atmosphere.
Electric.
Yeah.
This is like.
Also, you might notice that you may notice that soon that the lava will slowly rise as you progress with the level.
Oh no.
It's only based on progression, not like it won't raise by its own. So it's not going to actually hurt you as long as you don't rush too fast. You have to keep in mind, it will race as you progress the levels.
Oh.
But if you stop somewhere, it won't race any further, so keep that in mind.
Oh, right.
I mean, it sounds like 2000s rock for some reason.
It really is.
It's not bad, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I hit that enemy when I was fire on it, so I still got hurt. And those prisoners are gonna burn on fire because the lava is still racing.
They look like the rocks you're standing on, like overcooked moldy pizzas. Like
Okay.
I know. Yeah, I guess.
And another dick moment. Another dick moment. The game just decided to throw me into the lava for no particular reason.
Nice.
Also, those
what's
tombstones.
this thing on the
Those,
right?
those
It's supposed to
tombstones.
be like a. Yeah.
Was it
Tombstone.
Cowboy Woody from Toy Story?
No, I don't know.
No, it's supposed to be like a grave in the shape of a skull.
Yeah, and they kind of look like the ones in Worms, especially with how they move.
Yeah.
I guess it's more like the 3D ones where they actually move instead of like bobbing up and down and such. And this is actually a genuine mistake I made. I rushed into that hammer without thinking properly.
What are you going to do in this level? Are you trying to find Amy in the
You're trying to
base?
find the egg carrier, and actually, that's it.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, we are.
I mean, it just looked like hell or some evil
Just
base.
trying to get. Can't reach Sonic.
Yeah, not bad.
Almost there. Got it. Almost.
Nope.
And the closer you are, the higher the velocity.
It's like it starts pulling us sort of big rigs over the road racing, just speeding up to infinity.
Oh no.
Oh god, are we getting Tails of Sonic again?
Hey,
Yep.
Sonic!
I don't know if you spotted that, but in that shot of Tails flying by, if you look closely at the left, you just see the tail fin just stay in place. Like the model was flying off screen and it got stuck just before it left the screen.
Oh.
That's amazing.
That sounds shady.
Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Wow, we really look like we're moving, aren't we?
Yep.
Alright.
This is our playthrough, right?
Yeah.
And that's how reality.
Right, Sky Chase Act 2, but that's for next time.
Yes.
Hey.
Ending recording.